Sit comfortably. Here we do. Take few deep breaths to start. So, sitting on the block or folded blanket or on the cushion, ideally, you want your knees lower than the hips. So the lower back feels comfortable, the hips feels comfortable. Okay, and then lengthen from the base of the spine upwards, from the hips to your armpits. Lift your arms, take your shoulders back, and rest your shoulder blades flat on your upper back. Hands on your thighs, thumb and fingers connected. We keep chin level. Take back of the head slightly back to elongate your neck. Close your eyes and observe your whole body, your whole posture. Deepen your breath. Inhaling deep into the abdomen, the middle chest, upper chest. And as you exhale, exaggerate, you draw your tummy in, exhale fully, and so on. Inhaling deep and expand in all directions. And as you exhale, exaggerate, just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your tummy in. And then take a few deep breaths, becoming aware of all the physical sensations in your body, the whole body. Make all the little adjustments you need. If you need to straighten your legs, that's fine. If you need to change the cross of your legs, also good. And as you keep in your breath, deep and flowing, remind yourself about your intention. We all have intentions. Your intention can be very small or very big. Your intention can be just for this yoga class or for a day, for a few days ahead. And if you are in doubt, ask yourself, how are you committed to yourself? How are you committed to your health? And find the inspiration in your answer. And the key breath, deep, flowing, enjoyable, through the rest of the practice. Take another deep breath. And when you're ready, open your eyes, relax your arms and your legs, and let's just stretch legs to the front, move the block to the side, okay, and stretch your legs, and just stretch legs. Lulu, you're my right. Okay, so we just stretch the legs, okay, shake your legs to relax your knees, and then come on your all fours. Come on your all fours and we'll cut and a calf stretch. Okay, Lulu, you can go to bed. Very good. Okay. Cat and a cow stretch, lovely sequence to start to warm up the back. Hands beneath your shoulders, knees beneath the hips, toes under. Exhale, soften between your shoulder blades. And then inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to your chest and round. Inhale, abdomen down. Lift your heart, look up. And again, exhale and round. And we keep moving like so. About 5 or 6 repetitions, and observing how you feel today in the morning. How's the back doing? The lower back, the middle back, the upper back. Nice and easy movements. Make your last round. Great. And then bring your back parallel to the floor in neutral position, and we make more space. Either you move your hands forward or your knees back where you have more space on your yoga mat, and we come up to down facing dog. Let's squeeze your shoulders in the back, squeeze your arms, claw the floor and come up, lifting the hips high. And the spot walk, bend your right knee, then the left. And let's just check how you feel at the back of the legs, how the hamstrings doing, how the calves.
Keep your back very long. Press all finger pads into the floor. Press, press, press and stretch. Another breath. And then come up high on your tiptoes. Look at your hands, bend your knees, and you walk in. Walk towards your hands, into your forward bend. Make space between your feet, hips width apart or wider. Squeeze the legs, and it's okay to have your knees bent. Absolutely fine. Bend your knees forward. Take it easy for the first forward bend. Take your hands to the hips. Squeeze the hips. Lift your elbows, shoulders, chin. Squeeze the legs and the hips and come up with the strong legs. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Come up and then relax your arms. Let's just roll shoulders, soften, relax. Okay, keep your neck soft. And we do more shoulder stretches. Take the belt or something very similar, what you have at home. And we take belt very wide. So wide, so when you take your arms behind with the belt, so it's so easy. So almost no effort. Let's do it a few times. We move in like so. You have belt or you have scarf, okay, or dog leash, so whatever you have at home. Okay, and we just move like so. Okay, and what we do with the back? A little bit of tailbone, loads of tummy muscle. Just squeeze your tummy in, support your back with the core, and move in. Start to warm up. Muscles around your shoulders. Breath, easy, flowing. Almost no effort when we move arms up and down. Well done. Once more. Great. And then maybe fold your belt. And measure space between your hands now, 2 hips widths. Okay, and we stretch upwards. We're not going to take belt far back now. We're just thinking about the length. Again, lengthening the tailbone, engaging the core, and we're thinking about lengthening from the base of the spine upwards to the crown of the head. Squeeze the legs and stretch, stretch. And it's good to check on the side where the hips are. So you want your hips above your ankles. Let's just check that. If not, just lift your toes up, you move the hips more back, and again, tailbone, core, engage and stretch upwards. Okay, lengthening. Let's do a little wiggle from side to side. Just stretch and wiggle from side to side. Okay, press your feet into the floor stronger. Keep squeezing the legs. Just creating loads of length. Lots of length, space. Checking how you feel. Well done. Nice, easy stretch. Very good. And then come back to the middle. Drop your chin to your chest. Lift the belt. Squeeze your shoulders at the back, take the belt back, and then as you lift in your head, you do double chin, double chin, double chin, and then lift your chin a little, just a little. Maybe look at the corner of the ceiling and stretch up, stretch up, stretch up. Take your belt back, just a little. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Inhale. And as you exhale, relax and roll your shoulders, soften, relax. Okay, well done. So now we do a little different stretch. If you can't reach your hands behind, you might need the belt again. You just can drop the belt like so, and you see if you can hold your hands or hold the belt behind. Okay, I'm okay without belt. So actually I start with you. Let's bring belt on top of the shoulder. If you need it, stretch your right arm up, left to the side, we stretch. And then exhale. Try to connect your hands. Sometimes we need little adjustment like so. You take your elbow and draw in, wiggle your hand, then see if you can reach your hands or you hold the belt behind. So hold in, okay, whatever you need. Keep adjusting to your practice. Okay, I'm going to move belt to the side and we do this move. Bend your arm, draw your arm back into your shoulder joint and then lift your elbow up, up, up. Squeeze your shoulders at the back, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Relax your neck. And again, think about the length through your spine, stretching upwards, core muscles engaged. And not working over pain. Yeah, remind yourself, whatever you do, you have a good stretch, no pain. Okay, deep breath.
And then relax, relax. Shake your hands, your arms, roll your shoulders, loosen up. Well done, and we change arms. So left arm now, up, right to the side. Let's connect hands, or again, move your elbow in, wiggle your hand. And then connect your hands. Or again, bring the belt there. So belt on top of the shoulder, hold the belt. We're going to fold this left arm forward, draw your arm back into your shoulder joint, and again lift up, up, up on straight line. Armpit moving back, squeeze your shoulders. And again, check the length you're creating from the base of the spine upwards, straighten upwards. Breath deep and flowing, not working over pain, just having a good stretch. Yeah, just remind yourself again. Respect the resistance. Having a good stretch. Nice in the morning to do the stretch, to warm up all the muscles around the shoulders. And then inhale, relax. And again, shake your arms, your hands. Roll your shoulders, soften, soften, soften. Okay, well done everyone. So come to the front of your mat now. Here we do salutation to the sun. And we do a couple of rounds. The first round, let's do like a warm-up, nice and easy. And the second round, just maybe a little faster and with different stretches. Okay, come to the front of your mat, space between your feet, hips width apart. Bring your hands to your chest. Inhale, lift your sternum, keep your heart lifted. Exhale, relax your arms. Inhale, we stretch up. And as you exhale, forward bend, bend your knees if you need, touch the floor or touch your shins. Inhale and lengthen forward. Exhale, squeeze the legs, bend your knees and bow over your thighs, easy. And again, inhale, lift your chest, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, bow over your thighs, nice stretch. And again, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, squeeze the legs and bow. Now move your hands by the side of your heels, right foot back. Take a deep breath into your chest. Stepping back into the plank or half plank. Plank with straight legs if it's appropriate. Half plank with the knees down if you need. Squeeze your arms, squeeze your shoulders. We lengthen the tailbone to the heels and your core muscles lifted. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, lean forward. Knees, elbows, or just bend your elbows back. Lie down on your tummy, then point your toes back and very slow come up to raised cobra, listening to your lower back. Keep your buttocks soft, drop your shoulders away from your ears, do double chin and look straight. Inhale, and as you exhale, drag your hands back and stretch and lengthen forward. Keep your shoulders lifted, toes under, down facing dog or come on your all fours, then down facing dog, lift your hips high. Check your hands, press all finger pads into the floor, especially your thumbs, your index fingers, thigh bones back, heels down. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look at your hands, right leg up and stepping forward. Or if you feel this is too much, you can bring your knees down and then step forward with your right. Helping with your hand is good. Checking your knee above your ankle, lift your chest. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Squeeze your legs. Press down with your feet, come up with strong legs. Inhale, lift. Salute into the sun. Exhale, hands to your heart. Go to the left side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, forward bend. Bend your knees, absolutely fine. Inhale, lift your chest, half forward bend. Exhale, bow, stepping back with the left. Left foot back. Lift your chest, take a deep breath. Squeeze the hips and lift your tummy muscles so strong that your hands lightly touching the floor. Let's just check the core strength. Well done. And then touch the floor. Step back into the plank or half plank. Squeeze your arms and your shoulders. Tailbone lengthen into your heels. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward. Knees, elbows, or maybe just bend your elbows. Point your toes back. We come up to raised cobra, slow, again listening to your lower back, keeping shoulders down, double chin, this time maybe lift your chin a little, inhale, exhale, drag your hands back, stretch and lengthen forward, shoulders lifted, toes under, back to down facing dog, we take deep breath there.
On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look at your hands, left leg up, and stepping forward, or knees down, and then stepping forward. Deep breath into your chest, and we step forward into the forward bend. Step in, squeeze the legs, press down with your feet, come up. Stretch sideways into the sun. Exhale, hands to your heart. We do another round. Check you are at the front of your mat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, forward bend. Bend your knees if you need. Inhale, half forward bend. Exhale, bow. Stepping back with the right foot back. Deep breath. Well done. Now, gentle twist. If you can, just your finger parts of the right hand beneath your right shoulder on the floor. Lengthening the tailbone, look to the left. Then stretch your left arm. And if you need to drop your right knee down on the floor, that's fine. Keep adjusting to your practice. Lift your chest. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, touch the floor. Changing legs, stepping back. Deep breath in down facing dog. And then come up on your tiptoes, look at your hands, right leg up, stepping forward or knees down, and then step forward. Finger parts of the left hand on the floor, lengthening the tailbone, lifting the right arm, and you look up. Or just look to the side. Lift your chest again. Breath, deep flowing, shoulders moving back. Inhale. Exhale, touch the floor. Stepping back into the plank or half plank. Choose your option. Squeeze your arms, squeeze your shoulders at the back, like you're squeezing the pencil between your shoulder blades. Tummy lifted, lengthening the tailbone to your heels. Inhale. And as you exhale, lean forward. Knees, elbows, or just your elbows. Point your toes back. Come up to raised cobra, listening to your back. Again, don't have to come up high. Soften your buttocks, shoulders down. Do double chin, inhale. Exhale, drag your hands back, stretch forward, toes under, down facing dog. Breathe. Enjoy the stretch with a deep, comfortable breath. Slow down your breath. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look at your hands, right leg up. We step forward, big step forward, or again, knees down, right foot forward. Inhale. Exhale, we're all going to bring back knee down to the floor. Now squeeze the legs, the crescent moon pose, hands to your front knee. Lengthening the tailbone, engaging the core. And let's keep the hips drawing in. Squeeze, 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 and then stretch your arms. Deep breath. If there is a space for you to move your front hip forward and sit a little low, go for it. Breath deep and flowing. And for shoulders, let's bring hands together, hands at the back of your head. You lean back to your hands, lift your chin and breathe. Expand your chest and check your legs again. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your legs. Well done. Inhale, stretch your arms. Exhale, touch the floor. Stepping back to down facing dog. Step back. Spot walk a few times. Bend your right knee, then the left. Let's just loosen up the legs. And maybe wiggle the hips from side to side. Well done. And then inhale on your tiptoes. Look at your hands, left leg up, stepping forward or knees down. And you step forward with your left. Now right knee down on the floor. We squeeze the legs, hands to your front knee. Like in a cat stretch, lengthening the tailbone, engage your tummy muscles. Well done. And then stretch your arms. Inhale, lift. Brilliant. Now bring your hands together. Take your hands at the back of your head. Lean back like on a little pillow and lift your chin. Okay, stretching away from the hips, downwards, upwards. And again, if there's a space for front hip to move forward, go for it. Good stretch for the hips. Inhale, stretch your arms. Exhale, touch the floor. Stepping back to down facing dog. And again, spot walk, wiggle the hips. Loosen up, loosen up. Just checking again how you feel in your body. How's your hips?
shoulders, the whole back. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look at your hands, bend your knees and walk in, walk towards your hands, into your forward bend. Making space between your feet, hips width apart. And we do gentle squat, malasana. So what we do, we bend the knees and you hold the floor in front of your feet. Come up on your tiptoes and then take your knees wider and you squat. And then move your hands forward. Okay. Just going to move back a bit for you. So you just move your hands forward, hold the floor, check how you feel in your back and your hips, and if you can place your heels a little closer to the floor, go for it. So just moving the heels back and down, maybe your heels can end up touching the floor, maybe not, it doesn't matter. You can stay on your tiptoes, knees wide, and you're moving your hands forward, neck is soft. Okay, again, remind yourself, respect the resistance, take it slow, take it gently. We just want to have a good stretch. And this is a lovely stretch for the back of the pelvis, for the lower back, for the hips. Breath easy, flowing. Relax your neck. Okay, well done. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes. Okay, and the forward bend again. Move the hips high, squeeze the legs. It's okay to have your knees bent. Maybe this time hold your elbows and we're going to gently move from side to side. Swaying like a pendulum from side to side. Easy. Bend your knees if you need a lot forward, absolutely fine. Just listen to your lower back. Relax your neck, nod your head. Lovely gentle forward bend, stretching more around the lower back, the shoulders. Well done, come back to the middle now. Take your hands to the hips, squeeze the legs, squeeze the hips with your hands, lift your elbows, shoulders, chin and come up, squeeze, 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 and then swing your arms upwards, salute into the sun. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, great everyone, well done, and then relax your arms. Okay, relax your legs, maybe have a little sip of water. I definitely need a little sip of water. Actually, I'm drinking green tea today in the morning. Okay, so next, we do a little sequence. Warrior 2, extended side stretch, and maybe even triangular pose. Okay, so come to the front of your mat again. Remember, just practice with your abilities. You don't have to do everything. Yeah. Let's step back with the right foot back, big step. Okay, and we check front heel in line with the middle of your back and step, and you bend your front knee, and you check in that knee above your front ankle, hips moving back, and we see back hip in line with your knee and your back ankle. Let's just check that line there. Great, make adjustments. If your knee overextended like so, you just take your back foot back, zigzag, zigzag, zigzag back, sit lower. Well done. Now draw the legs in, engage your core muscles with stretch arms, and you look over the left. Okay, squeeze the legs, engage your core, breathe deeply. And it's a little hip opener going on. So you want to lengthen the tailbone, and you want to move your front hip forward and your back hip just a bit back. So this is where we have stretch around the hips, and you keep your core engaged to support your lower back and your hips. And the legs still drawing in, drawing towards the midline. Take another breath. And then inhale. And as you exhale, let's stretch to the left. Stretch, stretch. Bring your elbow down, right arm over the head. Press your back foot into the floor stronger, and check that your back hip still moving back, back hip back, front hip forward. And if you can easily touch the floor with your left hand, go for it. Maybe at the back of your heel, and you stretch and you stretch and you stretch. Okay, well done. Maybe you need a block, and if you have yoga block at home, you can use it. I'll show you how to use the block. You can place block or the brick at the back of your leg if you need it, and you can hold that block. Take another breath. Inhale.
And as you exhale, look down. We try to straighten the front leg. If you have a block, or maybe you need a block now, beneath your hand, left hand on the floor or on the block, and your right arm reaching up. Okay, and again, thinking about the hips. Back hip, still moving back. Front hip forward. Deep breath. Or maybe you need to flatten the block, go for that one. Or maybe you don't need the block at all. You're just having your hand on the floor beneath your shoulder and you stretch. Lovely stretch for the hips, for the back, for the shoulders. There's a lot going on here. Inhale. And as you exhale, look down, bend your front knee, touch the floor, and we're going to step back. Let's step back, down facing dog. We take a deep breath. And again, if you want to sport walk, feel free, it's quite nice. Bend your right knee, left knee, lift your hips high, stretch, stretch. Breath easy, flowing. Well done. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look at your hands. Lift your right leg up and you step forward. Stepping forward, then looking at your left foot, your back foot, and you hop behind your right. Place your heel down. We come up standing for warrior two. Squeeze the legs. Inhale, big circle with your left arm. And now you're looking over the right. And you're checking again front knee above your front ankle. Do you need more space? You zigzag your back foot back. Sit lower if it's appropriate. And breathe. And again check the energy on the legs. Squeeze the legs in. Engage your core. Open your shoulders. Another breath. And then inhale. Lengthening through the sides. And stretching to the right. Right elbow down. Left arm over the head. And look up above the elbow. And the top shoulder moving back. Having a good stretch. The back hip moving back. If you can easily touch the floor, go for it. Right hand down. Or maybe you need a block. It's okay to use the block there. Maybe like so. Or brick or block, whatever you have. Any props you want to use. Deep breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, look down. We're going to try to straighten the front leg for triangular pose. Block is good. Move the block beneath your shoulder if you're using the block. Or maybe you just touch the floor. I'm okay to hold the floor, for example. If you find this is too much, just bend your front knee. It's also good. Just bending your front knee. Again, like in a side stretch. Deep breath. And then exhale. Look down, bend your front knee. Move the block to the side and step back to down facing dog. Let's step back. And again, sport walk a few times. Bend your right knee, left knee. Let's loosen up. Great stretch. Checking how you feel in your hips. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, knees down. The child pose, nice to relax the lower back and the hips after strong stretches. Take your knees wide, big toes touching, and we sit back closer to the heel. Sit back and back and back, and you stretch your arms forward. Forehead down on the floor. Let's just relax. Relax. Relax your breath. Relax your hips. Relax your back. Hips moving closer to the heels, just a little bit closer, becoming heavy, moving down, closer to the heels, to have a lovely stretch there. Take another breath. On your next inhale, lift your head and then slide your hands to your knees. Okay, good practice, everyone. Just swing your legs to the front. Okay, relax your legs. Give your legs a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. Okay, well done. Now, quick demonstration or quick reminder for the next posture. We do half board pose and then Padma Konasana. So in the half board pose, we work on the core stability In Padayukanasana, we just give relief or little stretch for the lower back. Okay, and we repeat 3 times. Okay, nice and easy. Yeah, I'll show you first, and then we do it together. So it looks like so. Okay, you're going to sit with your heels on the floor. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, you're going to lean back, and maybe lifting both heels over the floor. If you feel, okay, that's a bit too much for me for today, you can lift one heel down and you can stretch one leg and one arm. And then you change one leg, one arm. Or if you're okay with 2 feet, you're going to stretch 2 legs, maybe add one arm, another arm, maybe 2, or maybe even going low for the full posture. Then you come up, you bring your feet together, you sit in Padayukanasana to stretch the lower back after strong posture. And in this posture, you might need sit on a block. It's quite good to sit on a block in Padayukanasana or the cobbler pose, and then fold forward, easy breath, come back, move the block to the side, and we do it again. Or maybe we can bring block between the inner thighs, so it's a little bit stronger option. Okay, let's do it together, and listen to your body. Again, watch the screen, I remind you again, 1 leg or 2 legs. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, sitting on the floor. So block is handy to have next to you. You might need to use it. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, lean back. Lift your chest. Start to engage your core muscles now. Just squeezing pelvic floor up, and you find your balance, and you keep your core tight. You push 1 foot or 2. So, are you okay with 2 legs? If you find this is too much, you just bring 1 heel down and you do 1 leg straight. And if you do 1 leg, do opposite arm. Okay, and then you change 1 leg, 1 arm. Or maybe you're here with 2 legs. Again, 1 arm, another arm, or maybe 2. Is that okay for you? Just check with your body, check with your back. Is that okay for you to go lower? Perhaps, maybe not, it doesn't matter. And then inhale, lift your legs. And we go to Padayukanasana, bend your knees, feet together. Maybe this is where you need to sit on the block if your lower back very tight. Hop on the block. Okay, I'll do the front view with you. So we do this. Feet together, toes active, holding your shins. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, tummy in, and you fold. Elbows wider. You press your elbows into your inner legs, legs up into your elbows. And you're moving your thigh bones back, you're folding forward, neck is soft. Nice easy stretch. On your next inhale, come back. And again, sit on the floor, move the block away. Or maybe bring the block here between your inner thighs. That's a little stronger option. You can try. If you don't like it, drop the block. Okay, let's try. Inhale, lengthen. Lean back. Pelvic floor up. Tummy in, hold it strong, and you push your feet forward. And you squeeze, squeeze, squeeze this block. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. If you don't like it, just move the block away. That's okay. And 1 arm. And another arm. Or 2 arms. If you do 1 leg, 1 arm, just keep changing. We go lower if that's appropriate. You really squeeze this block. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Tummy in. Well done, strong yogis. Come back. Deep breath. No rush. And then bend your knees. Maybe sit again on this block. It's quite nice to have more space for the lower back and the hips. Squeeze your feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tummy in, and fold. Elbows pressing into your inner thighs. And your thighs up into your elbows, creating more space at the back of the pelvis. More space for the back, for the hips. Neck is soft, just check in. Core is working, squeeze, 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 core in. On your next inhale, come back. Well done, we do once more. Okay, again, maybe you want to take this block between your inner thighs, maybe not, doesn't matter. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lean back. Find your balance, 1 leg or 2 legs. Push your feet forward. Okay, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the block or squeeze the legs. And then add 1 arm, maybe another arm. Or keep holding your legs, also good. Deep breath. Exhale, going down. If it's okay, Squeeze the legs, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Look at your feet. On your next inhale, come back. Another deep breath. And then hold the legs, relax. And again, Pada Konasana, sit on the block. I like sitting on the block for Pada Konasana. Gives more space. Squeeze the legs, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tummy in, and we fold forward. Elbows wide. Relax your neck. Drop your shoulders so your neck is long and soft. Elbows pressing into your inner thighs and thighs up into your elbows. And if you look at your feet, you squeeze big toe joint back together, definitely. Squeeze, 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 toes active. Groins moving back, creating more space for the lower back. More space for the hips. Another breath. And then come back. Inhale, come back. Well done, everyone. Relax your legs. Give your legs a little shake. Just move the block, so block away, lean back and shake your legs. Relax, relax, relax. Okay, well done. Now we do nice posture called $1 million stretch. Lots going on here in this posture. And it's very nice for the lower back and for the hips. Okay, let's do it together. Lie down on the floor. Again, bend your knees. And stretch right leg up. Okay. Toes active. Keep your toes active. Bring your right shin on top of your left thigh. Okay. And just check how you feel. You press with your hand into your right thigh bone. Tip the pelvis forward. Let's just take a moment here. How are you feeling? How's the back doing? And then lift your head and shoulders. You hold the back of your left thigh. Bring your head and shoulders down and begin to straighten this left leg. Okay, push your heel high and you press your right elbow gently into your right inner thigh. Okay, and stretch. Let's check the core muscles. Squeeze your core muscles in, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. It's a great stretch for the lower back, for the hips. Toes active, flex your feet. Going to stay here for a few breaths. Let's stay here for a few breaths. And if it's easy for you, maybe you bend your left leg and you hold the top of your shin now instead of your thigh. Only if it's okay, just check. Is that alright with you? If it's too much, you again straighten your left leg, push your heel up. Have a good stretch. Checking your core muscles engaged. Squeeze your belly button in. Solar plexus in. Just having a good stretch. Keep modifying your practice. Listen to your body. We want to have a good stretch to feel better in our body. Well done. Now release. Place your left foot down. We stretch right heel up. Let's just stretch, stretch, stretch. Lovely stretch for the back of your right leg, especially for the back of your right knee. And then place your right foot down. We change inside. Left leg up. Flex your foot. Place your shin on top of your right thigh. Just check in again how you feel. Move this thigh bone forward, left thigh bone forward. Tip the pelvis forward. Check your lower back, how you feeling there. And then lift your head and shoulders. Hold the back of your right thigh. Squeeze. Left elbow moving slightly wider. Press your left elbow into your left inner thigh. And maybe straighten your right leg completely. Maybe not. It doesn't matter. You can keep your knee bent. It's absolutely fine. And you stretch. And again, let's engage core muscles. Core muscles in. Supporting the lower back. Having a good stretch for the lower back, for the hips, hamstrings, core muscles working. So it's all beneficial. All these little moves, all beneficial for the lower back. And if it's alright, bend your right knee. Hold the top of your right shin. Only if it's okay. You probably hear my dog snoring now. She's so relaxed and snores.
Okay, keeping the pelvis forward, hips grounded. Okay, just having a good stretch. Well done. Another breath, another deep breath here. Maybe you want to release your right leg. And then place your right foot down. Okay, and we stretch the left heel up. Flex your left foot, have a good stretch for the back of your left knee, left legs, just having a good stretch there. And then bring your both knees to your chest. Let's rock from side to side. Just checking how you feel. Rocking, engaging the core muscles when you rock. And with each hand on top of your knee, rolling movements, clockwise, anti-clockwise direction. Nice easy movements. Feels lovely for the back. Nice. And then roll over to your side. Calm arm sitting. Okay, quick demonstration or reminder for the inversion posture. Shoulder stand, half shoulder stand, or block or couple of blocks under your hips. So this is the easier option. Block or two under the hips, and you stretch one leg, another leg, and you can stay here for a while, for a few breaths. Nice relaxing for the legs. Or if you're happy to come up to shoulder stand, so you want to roll up, catch the hips, legs just above your head. This is half shoulder stand. Lifting your chin, base of the neck not touching the floor. Or if you're happy to squeeze the legs and lift a little higher for the full shoulder stand, go for it. Or maybe you like to do plow pose, foot behind. Can you touch the floor? Okay, you can. Can you touch the floor? Maybe 2 feet. Then you hold the floor 30 seconds in the plow pose, interlacing fingers, perhaps even having good shoulder stretch. And then you come back. You come back. You finish your 2-3 minutes, bend your knees and slowly unroll, gently vertebra by vertebra, unrolling down. Okay, so please do choose what you want to do today. Okay, I go again through the options, and maybe the block, just under the hips. Lift your one leg, another leg, stand here for 2 minutes, nice and easy, or roll up and catch your hips. Okay, catching the hips. Okay, Lulu, wakey, don't snap. Okay, so what you fancy to do today? Shoulder stand, half shoulder stand. If you practice in the plow pose, 30 seconds would be just enough. And you can try with one leg, then with another leg. Can you touch the floor behind or not? Checking your neck, chin lifted, base of the neck not on the floor. Listening to your body and adjusting to your practice. In the plow pose, you have a couple of options for your arms, either holding the floor, or you interlace your fingers and you press your arms into the floor. Extra shoulder stretch here. Chin lifted. Base of the neck not on the floor. Always checking the neck. You can try all the different options. And we know that inversions, when you're upside down, very good for your immune system. Very good for improving the blood circulation. Lovely posture for people who suffer with varicose veins or restless legs syndrome. Mild headaches, this is a lovely posture to practice. Or just uplift your mood. So this is a lovely posture to practice. Bringing more energy and more blood into your brain, more oxygen into the brain. Okay, now time to release your pose. Hold the floor and roll gently.
Use your strong tummy muscles when you're unrolling, vertebra by vertebra, and then feet on the floor. And as you're on the floor, move your head from shoulder to shoulder. Just relax your neck. Just moving from shoulder to shoulder, and you can do the screen wipers twist. You take your arms wide and you drop your knees to one side, look to the opposite direction, then come back, do the other side, and so on. You can do the screen wipers twist, quite nice. Nice gentle twist. Few times. And then thinking about your relaxation time. What do we need? Do you need to put your extra clothes on? Maybe socks, jumpers, or grab yourself a blanket, then lie down on the floor and relax. So if you're not sure what to do, you relax like so. Feet wide apart, arms away from your body. We tip the pelvis forward, restore the lumbar space. Relax your shoulders and close your eyes. Make sure that you're warm and comfortable so you can relax with ease. And I will be sitting for you. Please do lie down and relax. Okay, I'll sit and I will guide you through relaxation. Make yourself very comfortable. Arms away from your body. Palms facing upwards so you can relax and open your shoulders. Feet wider than the hips. Tip the pelvis forward and just check how you feel in your lower back. There is a space between the lower back and your yoga mat. Completely relax your legs. Slow down your breath. With each exhalation, continue to soften and you're sort of melting downwards into your yoga mat. Exhale and letting go of all the unnecessary tension. Exhale and soften. And you can make your exhalations longer. That will help you to relax more. Longer exhalations, and you're softening, relaxing into the steady support beneath you. Observing your grounding points where your body touching the floor. And you can imagine you breathing into your grounding points, and as you exhale, letting go of all the unnecessary tension. Establish in your mind that it feels safe and secure, knowing that you're being supported by Mother Earth. Acknowledge that you're part of the great universe. Only one little spark maybe, but nevertheless, one part of the big plan of life. Important, necessary. Because you're part of the whole creation, within it, not outside of it. And you are not alone. The rest of life is needing you, just as much as you are needing it. And this binding together, this needing, sharing, caring, makes you feel secure and protected. Enjoy your breath. Slow down. We slow down to become more sensitive to how we feel and think.
as your relaxation comes to the end, bring your awareness back to your surroundings, back to the room you are in, to your friends, family, pets next to you. Deepen your breath, extend your inhalations, exhalations, reawakening the energy in your body. And make little movements like wriggle your toes, your fingers, then slide your legs together, arms by the side of your body. Inhale and stretch, take your arms over your head, flex your feet and you stretch, stretch, stretch away from the waistline. And then bend your knees, hug your knees, gently rock from side to side, reawakening the lower back. And then roll over to your right hand side, come up sitting, and perhaps again find a block or your cushion, sit on it, and we're going to close the class. You bring your hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, lean back a little to feel the strong support of your back muscles. Support, steadiness of the universe. Reflect your practice. Reflect your intention of the practice. Notice how you feel. Enjoy extra strength, flexibility, and clarity of mind. We finish class with one gentle Om. Exhale first. Inhale. Om. Bow your head to your heart, to the light within you, and open your eyes. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much. Namaste. And have a lovely day.